Hi guys, my name is Marissa and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I did a semi first impressions video, or using makeup that I've had for a while that I haven't used in a while. So if you want to know what I think of the products now and everything, then keep on watching. So I've already washed my face and now I'll be trying out the Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep. That feels nice and hydrated. Using a primer that I know, and this is the Urban Decay Complexion Primer. And this isn't a new product, but I will be taking the Reviva Eye Complex Firming Cream. I'm just taking a little bit of that and putting that underneath my eye. Add just some rose water and I'll let that soak into my skin. I don't have a new foundation, so I'll be taking my trustworthy Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. So looking at my skin up close, I do not have very dry patches at all. I have like a tiny bit like right here along my nostrils, which have been dry, even despite exfoliating it. Add a little bit more coverage, I will be taking the Maybelline Set and Smooth Normal to Dry powder in the shade 220 Natural Beige. I'm just using the Kat Von D concealer. Did forget that I actually did get new brushes because I just put them all together. So, well, I was going to try out the new brushes as well as everything else that I got, but you know, I forgot. But I do have a new concealer brush which I'll be using now. It's this brush right here, and it's the Eco Tools Micro Blending. Let's see how it blends. Like this did blend out nicely. It didn't really add any dry spots to my face. Okay, wow. That was way better than I thought it would go with this brush. I feel like with this brush I thought it wouldn't go that good, but it did. I have no idea why I have been into applying concealer and foundation with my finger. It's kind of weird, but and then for my powder, I'll be using the Cosmetics by Pores loose powder. And this used to be my holy grail, but it does have flashback. But I'm using this because I haven't used it on my channel in forever. And I haven't used it in forever as well. So I'm seeing how this will work. I'm just using this to bake. I'm trying to soak it into my skin, but this powder balled up. I think this was a bad idea. I don't think that worked so well. That was very, very weird, but this powder just does not work with a wet beauty blender. I have used this with a sponge on many occasions, but not wet. I am just taking this everywhere where I highlighted or want it to be brighter. So I won't be putting it on this part of my face right here. Actually, we'll be taking more of this powder now, the Maybelline one. And then also taking it off of the other places where I baked, except for underneath my eyes. Okay, also a new brush. This is the Stippling Real Techniques brush. No new contour, so I'll be taking the Wet n Wild color Icon Bronzer. Yeah, this bronzer doesn't really show up that much on my face. I kind of just use it so it's easier to blend out like a transition shade. Okay, I'll be using this brush as well for my contour. My new contour shade is Taupe, the Taupe Blush. And I will be using the same brush I did use. I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to try this e.l.f. brush. I was just trying that brush to see if this contour shade was too light or it was just that brush. And I think it is just that brush. This contour isn't dark at all. This is more natural. I say kind of like Hoola, but not as much as Hoola. Brush off my bake now. Okay, this did stain a little bit. To set under my eyes, I'm going to be taking my face powder. As you can tell, it is getting some flashback right now. So I'm going to have to get that to settle down a little bit, but I'm gonna just do the rest of my face and then worry about that. Okay, no new blush, so I'll be using my new favorite from the BoxyCharm, the Luminous Loose Blush, but I will be using my new blush brush. I love this brush. I feel like it's my two blush brushes that I have, like, combined. I'll take the NYX Matte Bronzer. Just because my eyes are super bright, so I'm trying to darken it up a little bit. This is not the right thing. Actually, I'm gonna contour my nose. I forgot to do that with this. Let's get this goes. New brush as well. Okay, I do like my nose contour. It looks super snatched right now, but right here needs to be blended out a little bit. I'm going to try the Ofra highlighter, the Morphe M510. I am ready for this. Okay, and to fix my under eye, I'm going to take some Naked powder that is colored. I think that helped a little bit. This will go away once I start getting my eyeshadow going on. I'll probably add more highlighter once I'm done, but I always have a starting point and then add way more. So I do have a nude lippy that I will be trying out. It is actually the Sleek Makeup Mayor Matte Metallic Matte Lip Cream. I will be using this. I'll be using the Nude Truffle Lip Liner. This is just their normal lip liner, not the suede. It is super lightweight. I thought it would be thicker. I really like this actually. And now, new eyebrow product. If I can open this. I had so much trouble opening this before. I do not know why. This is like not, this is literally, I have another one of these that's a blush and it does not take that hard. I'm gonna see how this brush is. Okay, no, way too flimsy. The gel part, I guess. I'm not sure how I'm feeling this right now. I mean, I don't think this is dark enough. I'm actually going to try this with a different brush. I'm going to try the e.l.f. brow brush. Okay, I feel like that is better. I feel like with that bigger brush that I used with my NYX Eyebrow Gel Holy Grail, just does not work with this. And it made my eyebrow look really thick at the back, which I will have to get with concealer down because it made the end of my tail like an inch thick. This isn't as dark as I thought it would be. I thought it would be way darker, and that is slightly disappointing. I feel like one of them, this one does look darker, so I'm very confused on that. Yeah, I'm really not liking this. I have my normal eyebrow powder that I use. I feel like that feels like it's about to rub right off. My eyebrows are super uneven in the front, also because of my eye tilted in, so I did my best to make them even right now, and now I'm going to clean them up. I'm definitely going to return that eyebrow thing. That was just no. I'm going to take this now. I feel like one of them says eyelash and one of them says brows. I really can't tell the difference. So I'm just going to use the brows one. I like this. I feel like it really, okay, I feel like my eyebrows feel stuck right now. Oh my goodness. New eyebrow primer. Oh, this feels like actual primer compared to the other eyeshadow primer I used by Essence. I feel like that kind of feels more like concealer, and this does feel like primer. I'll be using the Lorac Pro 4, which I have never used before. And did I just hold it upside down? I might have. The brush, I'll be taking Butterscotch. This is the Reviva 227. Yes, my brushes are super dirty. I'll be taking Oat. Palette is super powdery. I don't have a problem with it. 8, and I'll be taking Light Sage. Taking Mocha. An even smaller brush, I will be taking like Mocha More Defined with a tiny bit of Mahogany. Now I'm going to be going in with this one with Light Sage and Butterscotch. Now I'm going to take my big fluffy brush with just Butterscotch. And I'm going to go a little bit more into Mahogany. I have no idea what I was saying. Blend that a little bit more. Then using this brush with Mocha, I'm going to conceal my half of a cut crease. Okay, so I'll be taking Foam. I feel like I need Pearl Slate. But with this, it is just a nice little sheen. With this, I'll be taking Spice. And then getting back into Mahogany. Then my big fluffy brush, which I never seem to find. For underneath my eyebrow, I'm going to take Mocha. Get a little bit darker, so I'm going to be taking Blackberry. I really like this palette, actually. I really like the shimmer, because usually when I have shimmers, they don't really look shimmery once they're on my face. And with this one, I still see the sheen, which is surprising. I didn't have to use a spray, and I did feel like they're nice and pigmented. Mascara. Let's see how this works. So I feel like this mascara isn't really special like other people have said. Maybe it's the way that I applied it, I don't know, but I applied it like I normally apply mascara, and mascara really doesn't make my eyelashes that curly. But this, I guess it is still a little bit curly. I mean, the day hasn't gone on by, I barely put it on, but other than that, I kind of made my bottom lashes look, they make them look wispy, and on top, I feel like they're actually a little bit stuck together. They make me look like I actually have a lot more eyelashes than I actually have on my eye, but I don't know. I mean, it's not bad mascara, but it's not like the best. I mean, it was like one of the cheapest mascaras anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I feel like my face looks so good. This Urban Decay moisturizer I am in love with. I hope that my primer is good too, but I didn't want to try them and have it look bad and not sure which one it was. My eyebrows are not how I really want them to be. They're not as dark, so that e.l.f. was I feel like all the brushes I used were good except for one of them, which really wasn't good for my contour, but I feel like that shade is actually really good, natural, nothing too dark, nothing too warm. I actually like that, just not with that brush. This lip I am in love with, the Lorac 4. I actually enjoy. The shimmers are nice. This Ofra highlighter I'm loving. I mean, I guess I actually kind of do like this mascara. They make my lashes look dark, and that, okay. I mean, it's not bad, but okay. This mascara is just getting to me because I don't really try mascaras that often. Yes, okay. I feel like all in all, this was good for my first impressions, even though there wasn't that many, but I tried my best. I guess I could do another one of these with some of my other products. Oh yeah, so that is how I did this. I'm loving this look, actually. The nice kind of glow to this is so good, and this highlighter is killing it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. All my social media is linked below if you want to give me a follow, and don't forget to enter my giveaway, which is the video before this. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.